Hi guys, if you're new here, please subscribe down below, give this video a like, and we're going to be making cheesy baked chicken penne, and it turned out fantastically. We're cooking the chicken and boiling the noodles and buttering the pan right now. Now we are going to be baking this after it gets done cooking, so we don't want the noodles to be too done, and we don't want the chicken to be all the way done either. We just want it mostly done. It mentions thinly sliced mushrooms in the recipe, and I don't really measure anything out, so I don't even remember how much it asked to put in there, but I'm just cutting up a nice round amount I feel would be decent in the pasta. I've also already rinsed all the mushrooms so that I don't have to do that later. I also only have one cutting board, so I'm putting all the mushrooms in the pan to cook, and then I'm rinsing off the cutting board and putting the chicken on the cutting board so I can cut it up so it can be put in the recipe later. The recipe actually asked for chicken breasts, and I use thighs instead, and I'm much more a dark meat person, and I think it turned out fantastically. The chicken was nice and moist and delicious. Y'all know I don't measure anything out, but the recipe called for 6 tablespoons of butter. I just did the rest of the stick from where I had put it in the pan to make it non-stick. 6 cloves of garlic, half a cup and a couple tablespoons of flour, and a full cup of sun-dried tomatoes. And then I seasoned to taste. I don't know if all of that's in there, but that's what I did. Don't forget to add the yummy mushrooms too, because that helps make the meal. And you want to make sure you're constantly stirring, because the flour in the recipe will make it clumpy if you're not careful, and you just want a nice thick cream instead of like clumpy mess. And I just want to show you how good it looks. Ugh. And then you're going to want to add 6 cups of milk. That's what helps turn it into a sauce instead of what it is to start with. It'll be nice and creamy. And then you're going to add, I think it was 1.5 cups of cheese. I just used a whole bag of cheese. And then I added in the chicken and the pasta and stirred it really good. You're gonna see how delicious it looks. Oh my goodness, I wanted to eat it right there. I didn't even want to waste the time to bake it. Oh my gosh, y'all, you see how good that looks? And it asked for provolone cheese, but I couldn't find provolone cheese, so I found pizza cheese, and that had provolone in it along with mozzarella and a few other cheeses, so I figured it was better to have some provolone than none, and it ended up tasting really good, so I'm not upset about it. And then I went ahead and dumped it into the pan, and I tried to get every last bit of it into that pan because I didn't want to waste a single bite. And I topped it with some more pizza cheese and then some Parmesan. I also took some pizza seasoning, which had like oregano, parsley, you know, just regular pizza seasonings, and I thought it tasted pretty good. And then I also added some more pizza cheese because I just felt like it needed some more cheese. And then I forgot what the temperature it was supposed to be on, so I just preheated the oven to 325 and baked it for 25 minutes. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And everybody ended up loving this. The pan ended up being gone by the end of the night. My in-laws came over and they ate with us, so it was pretty good.